The Bank of Canada held its benchmark interest rate at 1.75% this week, but how long will it stay there, given that it's risen 5 times since the summer of 2017? So a lot of financial pressure can follow the Christmas season. And we're asking this morning, what should you do with your mortgage in the new year? For answers, we're joined by Clinton Wilkins, a senior mortgage advisor, and Chris Turcotte, president of Centum Financial Group. Gentlemen, welcome to the show. It's nice to have you here with us again this morning.
Thanks for having us, Jayson.
So rates, as I mentioned, have been rising, now steady for now. What should people make of that? What should homeowners be paying attention to here?
Well, I think that there's been a lot of changes, in the market recently. There's been some changes in the rules as well around the rates with the Bank of Canada. As you said, rates have increased, and I think we're going to continue seeing some increases over the next 18 to 24 months, likely. But at the end of the day, I think it's still going to go down. The fixed rates are quite expensive right now, and variable rate products, there's very, very deep discounts. A good variable rate would be at 100 basis points below prime. So we're looking at variable rates below 3%, which I think is a great deal. And I think going into the holidays, it's a great time to think about what you want to do in the new year.
Yeah. And if, Chris, if people were thinking about refinancing their mortgage, when is the right time? What should they be thinking about?
I think it's the right time when you've had a good conversation with your mortgage professional, right? Everyone's situation is different, as Clinton's alluding to. Unfortunately, we're going into Merry Debtmas, right? So now's the time where those credit cards are getting high. The new year, those bills start arriving, and it's usually when the pressure starts to mount. And I think it's now more important than ever that you have an unbiased mortgage professional to really walk you through that process. It's an intimate process. We all hate to get those bills. It's now more important than ever to sit down with a mortgage broker like Clinton and get your options.
What's some of the key things you're looking for before you'd advise somebody to maybe consolidate some of this debt?
Well, I think one of the big things is that you can finance up to 80% of the value of your home. At the end of the day, I think credit cards are for a short-term solution. They're really meant to be paid off every month, and sometimes people get themselves into situations. Reality, marital breakdown, divorce, loss of business, health issues. And I think leveraging the equity in your home can be a great solution to really reduce that borrowing cost and really enable people to pay down their debt quicker. And I think going into the new year, we always have New Year's resolutions around, weight loss or healthy eating. But I think financial goals into the new year are really important. And, home ownership and your mortgage is the biggest piece of your household debt and your biggest piece of your finances in your household.
So what sort of trend, what should people be watching for in the new year, do you think?
I think the biggest trend is around rates, honestly. I think there's a lot of conversation, and I think historically people like the idea of a fixed rate and they think that it's safer, but the fixed rates are so high right now. And there was just a piece in the Globe actually yesterday that variable rate is really the safer option. Which, when you think about it, variable, there's going to be some changes, but it's historically been better for people. And I think when you come to an unbiased mortgage professional, we're able to really hold your hand and put you in the product that's going to be right for your financial situation.
Listen, gentlemen, thank you very much for coming in this morning and
Jayson,
sharing some advice with us. Earlier this week, congratulations, by the way, Clinton Wilkins was awarded Broker of the Year under 25 employees during the Canadian Mortgage Awards. Chris Turcotte, Clinton Wilkins, thank you very much for coming in this morning.